after such a strong first half, you must leave that feeling a bit disappointed.
A lot more than a bit disappointed. Your comments spot on about first half, and we've just had a lot of words in there. We've lost 5 second halves in a row, and that's unacceptable, particularly as the first thing people will say is fitness. You're not fit enough, and that's absolutely, we know 100% it's not fitness. So there's something else in us at the minute. There's a reason we've lost 5 second halves in a row, and I'm going to put it down to lack of character. And that's it's not a thing you like saying as managers. We've done a lot of interviews over the last few years, and we don't say that about our boys, but at the minute we're showing a lack of character, and we're getting in front of games like we did tonight. We weren't brilliant first half, but we probably had 5 or 6 sights of their goal. They didn't have one sight of our goal. We were in control of the game. 1-0 up. We start the second half sloppy. Counted 5 mistakes in the first minute. Unforced errors from us. And then they score with a worldie. The first shot, 51 minutes. Worldie strike. And then you're looking for character. You're looking for people to do the things that we were doing well first half, and they didn't. Not going to criticise individuals. There were 1 or 2 that I think did want the ball. I'll maybe pick out Lenchi, who got a goal tonight. I think he was always looking to make things happen. Too many others went hiding or didn't do the things that they would normally do. They were affected by the fact that they pulled back to 1-1. They felt, here we go again, that kind of feeling. And that's character. That's a mental thing. It's not ability. It's not a change. We didn't change our shape. We didn't ask them. We didn't give them any different instructions. That's on the players second half. That's not on me and Bakes. It's on the players, and we've just let them know what we think, and it's not good. It's not good. We've fully backed this group of players, and we turned up tonight expecting a good performance, and not expecting a win, because you never expect to win in this league, but knowing that we could play well enough to win this game tonight, and we just got that total belief in our players. And watching that their second half, maybe some of that belief is misguided. Maybe some of them were a little bit too comfortable within our changing room, because we don't change lots, and people get chances. They have the odd bad game, and we stick with them. Other clubs, you see a turnover of players, and that's not how we manage. But these last few weeks, performances haven't been terrible, but that's 2 points in 5 games, and that's nowhere near good enough. It's nowhere near where me and Bakes want to be in this league. People will say it's first season, but we've got more ambition than what we saw today. We need to be better than this.
You mentioned Matty Lynch. He gave us his first goal since returning from the club. What influence can he have for the rest of the season?
Well, he was brave, and Lynch, it was probably a strange one when we brought him back, and he's got a little bit of a point to prove, I think, Lynchy, and I thought he played well Saturday. I thought he played well tonight. So we want players, whatever the stage of the game's at, that want to get on the ball and want to take responsibility for making things happen and have shots and have crosses, and he was one of the ones that did that. There weren't many tonight, and I felt he did that.
In the first half then, there was a slight controversial moment with the keeper handballing outside the box. What was your view on that?
Yeah, he did handball it. I'm not sure. I thought it was a guaranteed booking, a red if it's in front of the post, which it wasn't. So we thought it'd be a yellow card, but I don't think the ref even spoke to him. So maybe I don't know the rules, but it was never a sending off, so it didn't affect the game in any way from our point of view.
Okay, Lee Togwell made his 150th appearance today. What influence has he had over the club the past few years?
Togs is really big for us, not just as a player, but as a player coach for us as well. He has a huge input into the training that we do, and he's someone that understands and reads the game well from on the pitch. So he's someone that me and Bake speak to a lot. So he's a crucial part of this club, and absolutely someone we want to keep moving forward.
Manny Williams returned today as well. Is he looking to be staying around for the next few games, or is he back at base?
Yeah, I mean, everything's up in the air now for me after tonight. Obviously, Manny's not been a regular starter for us recently. He's got a couple of games for Basingstoke, but we're kind of back to the drawing board a little bit tonight, if I'm honest. We've got a lot of talking to do, me and Bakes, and no players in the plans or out of the plans at the minute. We need to look at, maybe we do pull a few in. we do get players offered to us. There are players there, and you know, we are picky about what we bring in because we want to make sure they're better than what we've got and that they add something to us. And you know, maybe there was a little realisation tonight we're not quite as good as we felt we were, which is disappointing because we've been pretty good this season. But our points return last 3 weeks is not where we need to be. So we can't sit back and let that happen. And this thing about the second half performances is just, it can't go on. There's a bit of a mental block there. You know, we could come here Saturday and be 1 up, and what happens? Do we just crumble second half? Or we can't afford to. So yeah, more questions than answers tonight.
Yeah, so going into Saturday's game then, what assessment can you give going into that?
Well, a tough game. Dartford are flying. We went there just a few months ago and played really well there and ended up drawing 1-1. You know, dominated the first half, 1 up and drew 1-1. So another one of those games. And yeah, but then we've seen them go on and have a run, and they've won games, and that's what you have to do if you want to get in the playoffs like they are. You have to have that habit of winning games, and they've got players that can score goals. So they'll come in here in bags of confidence, and we are where we are. So me and Bakes have got to earn our money the rest of this week and into next week, and try and improve us one way or another.
All right, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem.